Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we're checking out the Waldorf Astoria Monarch Beach Resort and Club. This is located in Dana Point, California on an amazing stretch of beach. It has access to a private members only club, so it's making it a very cool redemption with your Hilton points. It costs 95,000 points a night. We stayed here for 5 nights using our 5th night free benefit with the Hilton Honors program, so good use of points because the nightly rates here were $1,200 a night, including resort fee, which we don't have to pay using points. I'm going to give you a full tour of the resort, everything there is to do here, as well as how our stay went. If you love these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, it really helps us out. Now there's quite a grand entrance to this resort. If you're parking your vehicle, it is valet only at $70 per night. Instead of paying that, I took my car to a public street not too far away. It's about a 10-15 minute walk depending on where you park on the hill, and it has free parking 24/7. There's just some street sweeping on Fridays from 10 to noon that I had to move the car, but I saved $70 a night for my stay, which is great. After entering the property there, you can check in to the left, and they have the concierge desk to the right there. They have a beautiful entryway with flowers that they're switching out every couple days. And then you have the lobby bar. It's called 33 North, and it had really delicious food. I'll show you a shot of my burger there in just a sec. I will say, I have traveled all around the world, fancy hotels. If you've watched the channel, I've done resort tours all over the earth. This is some of the most expensive food and beverage I've ever seen at any resort. The starting cocktails on the bar menu are $33, which is pretty wild. It's more expensive than I've seen in New York. Haven't been back to the Maldives in a couple years, but it's definitely more expensive than when my time took me there. So it is wild that they are charging that much, but that is why I was happy that I had my Hilton Aspire credit card from American Express. It got me $200 off of my food and beverage at the resort and got me diamond status, which is $50 a day credit for my wife and I. Nonetheless, it is an absolutely stunning resort. It used to be a St. Regis, and that's actually where I stayed, one of my first point stays ever, way back in 2009. But overall, I thought that the food in 33 North was really good. Burger was delicious, this kind of truffled action going on, delicious fries, really nice bar snacks, and they had a free cocktail on the evening that I dined there for their kind of sunset hour. It doesn't happen every night. You just have to check the schedule. They actually text out the schedule to you each morning, also in the Hilton app, which is a great app. Didn't really receive an upgrade on this trip. If you stay till the end of the video, you can see what our garden view 2-queen room looked like. Very spacious, I think, for a base level room. But here is Bourbon Steak. This is going to be the property's kind of premier restaurant. We didn't have a chance to dine there because we do have a Bourbon Steak really close to our home in Scottsdale, Arizona, but it's really good food. And on the Bourbon Steak side of the resort, the south side of the resort, that's going to be where all of your convention center access is going to be. Lots of convention center space here. It's a big wedding property as well. I went to school in Orange County, California, and this was always a premier wedding location. So walking back to the north end of the resort, this is the side of the resort that we actually stayed on. You're going to have Part and Parcel. So this is going to be the to-go coffee little resort shop all-in-one action going on there. We ate breakfast there pretty much every day. Really good food, just again, very expensive. The Waldorf Astoria Spa is not a place that I hung out too much, but it is where the free fitness center is. Really nice fitness center. You get to walk through the spa area to get there. It's down some stairs. They have a lap pool in the back that we'll show you in just a sec, but lots and lots of equipment here. Pretty big for the size of the resort. About 400 rooms at the resort, so not tiny by any means, but really nice to be able to have access to that. Definitely is an upscale option there. Now we're going to head down the sunset steps. There's also an elevator right behind me. This is going to take you to Aveo and the pool area. So Aveo is a little bit more of a casual breakfast, lunch, and dinner restaurant if you have access to the buffet breakfast, maybe with a fine hotels and resorts rate from American Express. This is where your breakfast is. We didn't have a chance to dine there for breakfast, but we did eat some dinner here. We just grabbed it to go and ate in the room. Pretty good food, really high quality, a little bit better pricing than some other places on the resort, I felt like. But, you know, this has sort of a Latin feel to it. A lot of Latin food here at the resort. And Aveo is going to have amazing sunset views at night. So if you are looking for a great sunset, this is going to be a place to do it. 33 North also has a nice balcony for that, a few levels up, because the resort is located on a cliff. It's not exactly on the beach. They have that beach club that I'll show you in just a sec. Here's the wine cave that was closed during our stay. I don't know if that's still operating. But anyway, the resort is on a cliff. Then you have the golf course, and you got to drive through the golf course on the resort's trams to get to the beach. The trams are free. The drivers are super friendly. They come all the time. There's rarely a wait for one, so I think that worked really well. It's about a 5-10 minute drive down to the beach. Really helpful too when you're trying to get back up from the beach, because it is a pretty steep walk. Now down here is the lawn. So a lot of activities happen here on the lawn, or people just hanging out. There is a small little restaurant that they open in the evenings just for kind of bar food, that sort of thing. Really pretty fountain, obviously. And then you have the main lobby above. This is also where we caught the resort's July 4th celebration. So the resort had a private fireworks show that lasted 25 minutes. This was unbelievable. Some of the best fireworks that I've seen, especially from a private resort. So it was really nice to be able to capture that, and definitely enhanced our stay. They had a lot of July 4th activities as a result, and I was really surprised that I was able to use points here. I did book out pretty far in advance to make sure that that happened, but I saw that redemption available and the pricing on the hotel, and I said, yeah, this is a great redemption. So over to the left, there's going to be more seating, some more fire pits, lots of fire pits. If you're here in the winter, it does get a little chilly at night, but overall the temperature during our summer stay was in the mid 70s. You may have noticed already that all the plant life of the resort is pretty well maintained. I was really impressed with how many gardens there were that were actively maintained. So walking around and doing this video, I actually found the botanical garden that you'll see in just a sec. But first we're going to check out the pool area. This is going to be one of two pools, all within this one area. Going to be the only two pools that you have access to at the resort, besides that lap pool in the gym area. We didn't hang too much in the pool just because the beach access was amazing, which we'll show you in a sec. But definitely the best aspect of this resort is that beach club. But the pool has really nice ocean views in the background, great view of the golf course. So it is a very, very relaxing feel to the place. They had a DJ going in the afternoons that wasn't like maybe like a Vegas pool by any means, but it was nice to have some tunes going. To the right is a small shop that wasn't open when I was shooting the video, but you can get your sunscreen, towels, bathing suits, that sort of thing there, which is really nice. They did have free sunscreen available at the beach and the pool, so that's really nice. Kind of a high-end hotel for offering that for sure. A little cloudy, got that marine layer going on when I shot this video this morning, but really, really pretty in the afternoons. The marine layer burns off and then it just absolutely glows. I liked the faux infinity pool hot tubs. So they had twin ones of those at the end of the pool complex over here, overlooking the golf course and the beach. And then one thing I discovered doing this video was that there was another pool that was sort of hidden to me, but that's actually the family pool. So you walk past Sombra, which is going to be the pool's restaurant. This is also going to be Latin themed. It's also the pool bar, so if you're ordering cocktails by the pool, this is where they're coming from. But they had a nice zero entry area for the families. And of course, there's cabanas that you can rent for an extra charge that are a pretty penny, in my opinion. So there is a lot of seating here, though I did see a lot of saving of chairs on one or two of the days that I was there around the July 4th weekend, which to me I think is really, really annoying at such an expensive resort. Immediately below the pool, right next to the #1 tee box, is going to be the botanical garden. So this is going to be used, I think, for a lot of events, maybe a smaller wedding, but really tranquil in here. Great place to maybe just sit and relax. Not something that I saw anyone using. So if you're looking for a spot that is a little quieter here at the resort, I do want you to check this out. So now let's make our way down to the beach. There are lots of tram maps available, so it kind of shows you how the trams work, which is great. They will drop you off over at the public side of the beach too, which is pretty cool. So Salt Creek Beach is technically the beach that the resort is located on. Like I said, they do have an amazing golf course that I did get to play, one ocean hole that you can check out. They do have a clubhouse with a shop, and Club 19, which is the bar area. They have another shack as well. But the main star here is going to be the Monarch Beach Club. So this is going to be the private club. It's really expensive to join, but the resort guests do get full access to it, which is absolutely amazing. They have a restaurant indoors. They have a bar, really expensive food, just like the resort. And they have this nice lawn that you can hang out at, watch some TV, maybe some sports. And then you have the beach chairs, which they will set up completely for you. They'll find a nice spot on the beach for you. Can't drink on the beach in California, but you can eat, of course, and the food was really convenient and delicious to be able to grab and then take down to the beach spot that we found. Waldorf Astoria branded umbrellas and chairs for you, and we hung out here pretty much every day. And it was just so nice to hang out. They do have a beach volleyball net as well, and fire pits. So it's just really an awesome spot, and this is where most people are hanging out. They were able to handle the 4th of July crowds great, so there's never going to be a chance that you're going to miss out on any beach chairs. But now let's check out my room. So this is room 229, garden view 2-queen room. So base level room, obviously gigantic bathroom. Love the shelves over here for storing things. So if you're sharing with 2 or 3 people, there was plenty of room here. Separate bathroom area here for the toilet. Nice little art on the wall as well, a nice touch, making it feel very 5-star. Lots of mirrors for getting ready. Aesop toiletries throughout the bathroom, which was really, really nice. Of course, you got your Crest mouthwash and Q-tips and that sort of thing. Full bath here, which is great, and then a separate shower. So overall, no notes from me in the bathroom. Really, really nice. Only thing I don't love about sharing a room here is that little window. Just maybe having that closed off. Obviously, if you're just here for a couple, like as a couple, that's not that big of a deal. But if you got a baby in the room like we did, it's kind of nice to maybe keep the bathroom a little bit quieter, but not a big deal by any means. Of course, they include robes. They got an umbrella there for the rainy days in Southern California that might pop up. Hopefully not on your vacation. Safe. Some earthquake materials, because they do get earthquakes in the region. It's not very often, but it does happen. And then, of course, slippers. And then they have the shoe shine service, being a 5-star hotel, and then your ironing board. That's pretty much it for the closet space here. And then a pretty simple 2-queen room, big space though. One thing I did like was this bureau area. So you did have a mini bar. They did include some small space for you to, keep some items of your own chilled, but they dedicated most of the fridge space to that mini bar. Very expensive mini bar. Turn down service each evening. They brought in fresh ice, made the room look really nice. The housekeeping here was absolutely amazing. Nice desk area for working, and a little sitting area over here. Plenty of plugs near the bed as well. This room has definitely been redesigned in the past couple years, so everything felt really fresh and new. And then nothing really to note from the view. Obviously not a bad view, nice little gardens, but not the ocean views that you're going to want to get if you're traveling from far away. For us, no big deal. We were mostly on the beach the whole time. Forgot to mention in the bathroom there are hair dryers, and then in the bureau is the actual minibar itself, included coffee and really nice wine glasses, and then some more snacks. So that is it for my stay at the Waldorf Astoria Monarch Beach. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. See you next time.